Folks, today we are here in Port of Miami and we're about to set sail. It's Dawn's birthday! Happy birthday to Dawn.
Happy birthday.
And we are going to take MSC World America, which is their newest ship. This will be the third sailing ever. And it's huge.
Yeah.
It's one of their biggest ships. And I'm excited. Now, your very first cruise, our very first cruise, was an MSC cruise. And Dawn, you all know, if you've been watching the channel long enough, you love MSC.
MSC was my favorite.
Dawn, are you ready for your birthday cruise?
I am.
Let's do this.
Let's do it.
So we had a great sleep last night. It's a very nice little place. It's the Sleep Inn here in Miami. And, yeah. Well, Dawn, are you excited?
Yeah. Another birthday cruise.
Yeah, it's boarding day.
Yeah.
So traffic has been horrendous. It's not the easiest to get in here in Miami. So the GPS is not right. Don't follow your GPS, just follow your terminal, because it was having me go in a completely different direction. But there's the icon of the seas, Dawn.
Yeah.
That's the world's largest cruise ship.
There she is. The
Yep.
MSC.
And then there's your ship over there, World America.
And this is a new port we've never been to yet. Miami's new for us.
Yep, this is a whole new port. So we're in Terminal AA. Icon of the seas. That's the first time ever seeing that ship. There's the side of the icon. There it is. World America. Oh my gosh, it's huge. Okay, so I think this is where we drop off our luggage. Okay, so you'll drop your luggage off first. So yeah, you drop your bags off first, and then you'll drive around and then you'll park the car, is how it works. So we kind of did a reverse. Now we came back around again, and there's the icon in front of us. And we're doing it again. Here's the kicker. It's $35 a day to park here. And we're gonna be gone for 7 days. So, and you must have to pay for it on your way out.
I think you keep that in the window.
Yeah.
Right?
So you'll pay this on your way out, not like Port Canaveral where you pay ahead of time. And there's downtown. MSC World America. That's their newest ship. And the waters are so blue, turquoise in color. Icon of the seas. We are in the biggest cruise port in the world, and we're about to head into the new MSC terminal, which is the world's largest cruise terminal. It's cruise time. We parked the Jeep, it was pretty easy, and now we're gonna take the elevators down and get this show on the road. This is the biggest elevator ever. I mean, you could play football in this thing, look at it.
We can do a cartwheel. We don't know how to do cartwheels.
Yeah. Yeah. So we parked on level 3, remember that. when we're trying to leave, because if you don't remember, you'll go, oh, where did I park? We are ready, checked in, so we'll head this way. That's a double ray, right? Great big huge screens in here as well. And there's one with, well, there's got whales, Dawn. Oh, here comes the whale. Try to get the humpback. That is cool. Yep. And this is the world's largest cruise terminal. They say they can process like over 30,000 people at a time or something like that. It's some kind of crazy, but isn't that amazing? I think I could just stand here all day and look at this, but we do have a cruise to catch. We do. And you could tell everybody in security is new because you can kind of tell they're fumbling around and all that. So things are still new here. What do you think of this terminal?
It's nice. Really clean in here. It's huge.
Very classy. Very, very classy. And this ship is supposed to be very classy. Of course, our last MSC cruise was pretty classy. At least I thought it was. So they use facial recognition back there. You don't even have to show them your boarding pass. And this is Dawn's favorite part. See the smile? Dawn knows what this means. 7 days. And we got a pretty cool itinerary too. Some places we've been before and some we haven't. So we're super excited. But I'm excited because this is the newest ship we've ever been on. It's only this is the third voyage. A girl on a mission for fun. Oh my goodness, Dawn, there it is. You ready? Go ahead. Oh, woohoo! Ah, there we are. Welcome aboard. Dawn took off. She's like, there we go. That's awesome. What are you thinking? Oh my goodness, Dawn, it's got screens up there too. We got to go up a stair. There's whales. Yeah, you get to see whales. And no crystals on the staircase though. We're gonna go ahead and do our safety drill. So as soon as we walked on, we went to our safety station and we scanned in, and we just gotta watch a movie in our room, right? When we get to our room. But this is the casino.
It looks nice and fancy.
It seems like almost every cruise we do our safety in the casino. I think so. So if the ship is going down, we got to go to the casino. Remember that. Ship goes down, go to the casino. Might be the last words, to be honest with you. But anyways, it's got a pretty big casino in here.
It looks nice.
It does. And they have table games and very, very cool. Got lots of table games. I think that's roulette, right? Dawn, you didn't cut the mustard, did ya?
No, I didn't eat it. All morning long.
It's got a view of the back of the ship. Or is this the front of the ship? No, it's the back of the ship, yeah.
I think this would be the back.
Yeah, this is the back. And
nice.
I noticed that there's a lot of YouTubers or a lot of social media on board, because I've seen a lot of people doing commentary and stuff as well. But wow, this is cool. So they must have they must have shows and stuff here. We'll have to check this out. I like how it's like, you know. Donnie, they got the rich little piggies. I think that one there is about to pop.
Yeah. Need some money.
When you push the floor you want, it will tell you what elevator you're going to be going on. That is really cool because it already knows, like when you go to the elevator, it will take you there. And look at this elevator. Look how fancy. You can see me.
It's nice.
We're here on the Halifax level. So our room is as soon as you get off the elevators. There's our room, Dawn.
Okay.
And then this is our card. So Dawn's gonna tear it open and get your card.
We got 2 MSC cards.
And then you gotta put your key in the slot. So this is our room.
So we got some hooks. We can hang our clothes up, or some suits, or a coat, or maybe our hats, and the full length mirror.
As soon as you walk in, you have the bathroom, right? Oh wow, it's actually quite big.
Yeah. Looks nice and roomy in there. The shower. It looks spacious. You can stand up in it.
So I would say that this is probably the biggest shower, like, enclosure.
Yeah.
Because it's quite big.
Another towel rack. Shelves you can put your toiletries on. And your towels and toilet paper.
Yeah.
And a toilet brush in case you want to clean it. It looks like a mirror.
So you have a mirror to put your makeup on.
Yeah.
A sink, it's just got all your basics in here. Yeah. Here's the towels.
Towels.
Yeah, they look decent. They got some hand towels down
Nice
there.
big sink. I'm not sure what that is. Decoration.
That's to put your toothbrush and that in there.
Okay. And the toilet.
You got to do the first flush, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so this shower is super spacious. And it's just like any other cruise we've been on. You can adjust the height, and you can hang your bathing suits there to dry. You got your shampoo and shower gel. So behind Dawn is the bathroom. Of course, the front door, Dawn's already showed that. And take a look at this. This is the vanity, right?
Yeah. Got some shelves for toiletries, personal items.
Yeah. Nice big mirrors. A couple of them. So two people can get ready. And it has the European and American plugs. Got USBs. And it's got the plugs that they use like in France. Of course, you can turn it on and off. It does have a mini bar, but it won't open until you leave port, I think. We'll check that out a little bit later. Pretty nice size for a TV.
There's a phone in here, probably for safety.
Yeah, you got to have so you can call your room service in, right? Or
Yeah. And then trash can's fancy. You got your plastic, your food, and then paper.
Yeah, they do a lot of recycling. So the TV is quite big. I like that they have a little area for the remote and all that, so everything is organized. Because that's the big thing on cruises that I've learned, is that you have to stay organized because you're in such a small space a lot of the times. And this is our closet. And I think there's a lot of space here. Got the safe there. In all of our videos, everybody says, open the safe. You don't know if someone might have left something in there, and there's nothing in there. And those are for like your shoes or... I'm impressed because there's a lot of space. And this is a little room. Wait till we turn around. Another thing I'm concerned with is seeing that we're right off the elevators. That's a good and bad thing. The good thing is we'll be close to it all. The bad thing is, will we hear anything? And that will be a test. On day 7, we'll let you know if it's been quiet. I can smell the ship being brand new. You can smell that brand new car smell. Well, it's not a car smell, but I guess it's a brand new ship smell. We're not in a balcony. And we decided to save about $1,000 and just do it this way because so when we were on the Wonder of the Seas, we realized we don't need a balcony. We will always try to get a balcony, but $1,000 to us was a big difference. So
a big difference.
But look at this room. It's very cozy.
A chair.
I'll be using that chair quite a bit.
A painting.
Oh, that's Barcelona, Spain.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah, it says Barcelona, Spain. At least it doesn't stare at you, Dawn.
The last one did. It was a
At
little
least it don't stare at you, right?
Yeah. And look at the bed. It's a king size bed. We got our 2 end tables and night lamps.
Now, the one thing about MSC is that they are luxurious. They are a luxury cruise line. Some people will argue that out. But take a look at the pinstripe, and the linens are just amazing. Mm-hmm. And you know the reason why they put down that blue mat?
For luggage.
So you don't get the wheels, the dirt from on the bed. Yes. We've learned that over the years. That's something we have learned.
These are our pool and beach towel service.
So, yeah, they give you these off the bat.
They're soft.
I think you'll leave them in the room eventually at the end. You have to have 2 of them in the room. But you can change them out as much as you want. There's, down by the pool area. I think we're saying that right. DeLorean. But anyways, there's 2 pillows each. One is firm. One is soft. And then these are the decorative pillows. A lot of times those will go away and you won't see them until you probably will never see them again. They'll kind of be like, but it's a great. And wow. Oh, feel the softness.
It's gonna be a good night's sleep.
And that's what you need. That's all you need. You need a place to freshen up, right?
Yep.
A place to sleep. And this is just amazing. It's and it's quite a bit of room. And this is one of their smaller rooms. I think it's like 150 some square feet. It's not real big. But I would say, would you say this room is a little bigger than the Wonder of the Seas?
I think so.
I think this room is a little bit. I know the bathroom, at least the shower, is a lot bigger than any other cruise I think we've been on. And we can hear.
Oh boy.
I can hear people on the hall, but you know what? That doesn't bother me, but
it sounds like they're right there. Though,
but I think they're right there by the door. Yeah.
Time will tell us the days.
Yeah. And we're not picky people, but we always mention that because if someone out there who's watching this says, I don't want that, then they know to stay away from, you know what I mean, that area.
Let me add just this. We are on the 11th floor, and there's 22 flights of stairs. So we're in the middle of the ship.
Yeah.
And we're right next to the elevators. So I think we're in a great location. So.
Yeah. And you're right by the elevator, so we can get anywhere on this ship very easy. Probably easier than anybody else. Yeah, I agree with you. And there's a little footstool that you can pull out. If you look at the brochure, they do show 2 chairs, but we only have 1, so let's go ahead and catch lunch before they clean up and explore the ship a little bit. And this ship is huge. It's almost as big as Wonder of the Seas, so there's going to be a lot of... when we did Wonder of the Seas, there was a lot of walking, and this ship's going to be the same, so let's go check out the buffet. Oh my goodness, look at this. So it reminds me of Wonder of the Seas, doesn't it?
Yeah.
It's got the open... There's the bar. Now, we didn't get a drink package, so we're going to be drinking water. And they have orange, tropical mango, iced tea, and lemonade. So that's pretty good. That's what we're going to be drinking.
Can you drink it?
Yeah, right now. And these plates look familiar. We got some fresh fruit. I got pears, Don. Got the good butter. And they're making the pasta up fresh. Sliced turkey. Vegetable dumplings, southern fried chicken. Got sweet and sour pork. Ooh, they have Brussels sprouts. And take a look at all the desserts. Oh my goodness, look at that cake over there. The tarts are just to die for there. And lunch is here. I'm trying a little bit of everything. Dawn got a pretty nice spread as well. And we do have a view today. So I do like the dining room.
It's good so far.
Yeah, it's really delicious. A lot of fresh stuff out there. It still leans towards the European flair of things, I noticed, but it really looked good. And did you see those desserts?
Yeah.
Oh boy, you're just as pretty as the sky, Dawn. So they have these little stations as you walk around. Got tacos, build your own sandwich. They got soft serve ice cream. I didn't think that they had any soft serve ice cream on MSC cruises. Wow, heck, I'm gonna. Oh my goodness! What a surprise! I think we gone to heaven. Okay, so this dining room is a lot bigger than I thought it was. There's a whole nother section over here with different types of food. They got a little area just for kids. The meatballs look good. Ooh, they have pizza. Whatever you do, don't, Dawn, it's moving. It shakes.
We have to come up here when it's really moving.
Wow, look at that. Mozzarella factory. Oh, they're making their own mozzarella. Cherry tomatoes. You got rice, you got pork chops. You got tilapia.
And that's Yankee. Yep.
Zen pool.
So make sure you check in there. Scan your card entrance in the stations. Our team members are wearing the green hats and the white vests, so they can get you to exactly where you need to be, as it is part of our international and maritime law that all guests are mustered before we set sail. You want to make sure that is done before 4 p.m. today. You want to make sure information, lots of fun, great entertainment, and we can't wait to have you. So I'll be back in a little bit just to remind you. It's the good Reverend Dr. E. Welcome aboard. Chow chow, double chisel.
Oh my goodness.
Look at the ocean.
That's a long ways down. This is a big ship, and there's a lot to explore. 22 floors, right?
The slide is a shark.
Yep. Yeah.
I never noticed that.
Yeah.
That's a long ways down.
It is. Man, wow, isn't this something? Beautiful views. So they call this the Zen pool area, and there's 2 pools on each side. And yeah, you get to get in the shark's mouth, and you take a ride all the way down there. It's huge, Dawn.
I know.
Look at that.
I can't believe it's a shark.
Yeah, you go in the shark's mouth.
Like they show the slide, but they didn't show the shark part of it.
And so that slide that takes you all the way to the bottom of the ship is called Jaw Drop. It's got a shark. You go through the shark's mouth. It's kind of like the abyss. Oh my goodness, Dawn, there's that swing. Hey, they dangle you right over the edge. So we're gonna do the cliffhanger, but they won't allow us to film or take any photos from there. So, but we're gonna do it. We're gonna go over the side, Dawn. Got your ticket. And so it moves on this track and right over the side. Are you scared?
No, I'm not scared. I'm just
Concerned?
yeah.
That's gonna be us pretty soon, Dawn. The cliffhanger. Oh my goodness.
I like that.
He took some photos for us. I'll put them here. it's even more fun than it looks. And it's you go right over and it's crazy. Big shout out to Samuel. He got some video of us up there, and I'll share that with you guys here. We gotcha. The harbor. And they have bumper cars on the ship. You know, Dawn, we're gonna have to do that.
Yeah.
You can play basketball indoors where it's air conditioned. Yeah, so they have a ropes course. They have a little zip line that comes through. I've been watching the kids do it. I'm getting a little old for that type of stuff. I don't think I'll do a ropes course, but I'm game for a lot of things. The water slides, we do have to sign you have to sign a waiver, which we did, and it allows us to do all the different things like a cliffhanger and some of the other things. We're not going to do these today, but we'll come back later on. We're doing, like a swim day, and we'll do all this. But they got 3 different water slides here. The one you use a tube, right? And the other ones you just go bare bottom. That's a very cute area for the kids. I don't think the little ones are going to run out of anything to do. There's just so much here. So they have one heck of a gym. I probably won't use it, but I should use it. In all reality, right? We should be up here doing this. I don't know, it depends if we have time. There's so much to do, and see, they even got spin cycles. You got a stair stepper over there. They do have the latest equipment. Yeah, we'll be taking a dip sometime during this. So they have a kids area. It's open from 1 to 6 and 6 to 11. And they just got classes and different games and different things for kids to do. I'm not going to film any of that, but yet again, there's a lot for the kids to do. Yeah, they even have a baby club under 3 years old. So I guess you can, kind of like daycare in a way, right? Oh, wow. Yeah, they got quite a bit of arcades in here. They do. I guess you can win a Nintendo Switch Lite. It's not that new Nintendo 2 I keep hearing about, where they sold out in 2 minutes or something. But down the clown, Dawn. So this is a virtual reality. It's an F1 racer. It's like Grand Prix, right? Yep. They had one on the one ship we were on, but it was an actual race car. It looked like a race car. You do have to get a card if you want to play the video games. But if you want to do like the F1 racer or the cliffhanger swing or bumper cars, you could pay those as you go. And it's like $12 for the F1 racer. Costs us $5 a person for the swing, which I think is well worth it. And bumper cars is $7 a person. And we're just going to buy as we go because we don't know, how much we're going to do in a given day. So they got area for the babies. They got for kids. They also got teen areas. So they have grab and go pizza, they got hot dogs, grab and go, they have french fries, grab and go. So if you're hungry, they got you covered, don't they? And the pool deck is huge. That's a big pool.
Yeah.
They have jacuzzis on each side of the ship. I like the big open pool area. I'm glad they kept that like other the older ships. It's a great gathering area for parties and just a great area. Oh wow, look at the indoor pool. Yeah, they can close the roof on it if it's raining. They got great big lounging areas. And they got hot tubs in here as well. There's a lot to do. Of course, we're gonna have days where we're trying out all the pools and the water slides, and we already did Cliffhanger and had lunch, and we were about ready to get into our room, and we did our muster drill. We did Cliffhanger. It's going good. So it's kind of like a swinging bed, a lounger, and they got some big hot tubs in here, big ones. You can smell the new carpeting and the fresh paint everywhere. Yeah. I like the colors.
We go that way.
Yeah.
I'm exhausted. We walked a lot. I think I got sunburn.
You got a little bit of sun.
Yeah.
Yeah. Use a shower. We forgot to show you the hair dryer. And the mini bar is still not opening. And there's gonna be a party tonight.
We're gonna start this fadeaway party, but we gotta count it down together. Hands up, come on. Hands up, let's go. 10,
9, 8, 7, 6,
come on,
5,
come on, 4, come on, 3, come on, 2, come on, 1. They gotta hit our party over there. And I will teach you, come on. A brand new day is counting to the day. It don't matter the year. Keep on walking by yourself. Left to the left. Keep with it.
Yeah, that's pretty crazy, that swing. There goes one of the carnival ships. So he pretty much is telling this guy to clear the channel because the ships are. So we freshened up as much as we could, because usually by this time on other cruises we've been on, we would have taken a shower, changed clothes for dinner. Our baggage isn't here yet. Which I remember all the way back on our original MSC cruise, they actually had lost my bag, and it arrived like at 10 o'clock at night. So we freshened up, and we're gonna go down the way we have to. We have no other clothes. In all rule of thumb though, you should pack an extra pair of like clothes in your backpack we bring on. Anyways, no big deal. We're just gonna, but we're heading down to dinner. Let's go. Let's see this dinner for the first time on this ship. And as we were walking out for dinner, guess what arrived? Our bags. But it's too late. We're going to have to go the way we are. But our bags are here. They have made it. Big Blue. But
I don't know what color that is.
we're running late for dinner. And there's a little bit of a line for dinner tonight, being the first dinner and all. So we did get the earlier dinner. They put the napkin on my lap, and
Fancy.
we're sitting at 710. We'll be sitting in the same spot every night.
Oh boy.
Yeah, because we're assigned seating. But salt and pepper. Well, here's the menu. We had to ask for it because they have the QR codes. What do you think of the bread?
Pretty good.
And we are moving. And here's my Caesar salad. And Dawn ordered the Greek.
That's good. It's got flavor.
So my prime rib is here. It looks delicious. Baked potato, broccoli. What'd you get, Dawn?
I got the New York strip, mashed potatoes, carrots, green beans, and some zucchini squash.
So dinner was taking longer than expected of the Statue of Liberty. Oh, wow, look at all the chocolate. Chocolate shoes. Okay, well, we got a show to get to. Dinner was very delicious. I had no complaints about it, other than the speed. We were in there we were there for over an hour and a half and still didn't get our dessert. And we had to get up and just leave because we have to get to our show. We have a show booked at 7:30. Oh my goodness. So this is our first look at the theater. So this is our first show here on the ship. So Patricia Bernier. What I'm kind of getting from it, she does like Whitney Houston and all that. She's a singer.
You all are ready for the best cruise ever here. Make some noise! Come on, put your hands together to the beat. Get up, stay on the scene. Get on up, get on up. I need y'all to look at each other in the eye. Look at each wait, don't this. There we go. Look at each other in the eye. I want both of y'all to repeat after me. Say, baby.
Okay.
I love you.
I love you.
Sir, don't look at me. Don't make it awkward. Look at her. Look at her. I love you. And this cruise is going to be a great cruise. Because we're going to recreate our favorite movie scene. I'm not talking about Titanic. I'm talking about Ghost, you know.
MSC World America, you are mine tonight. Come on, make some noise. You know I'm singing. I see you running around. Oh, there were nights when the wind was so cold. My heart is full of love and desire for you.
Stand to your feet and give it up for one more time for Miss Patricia.
Yeah, that was the bridge that we were at earlier today, right? Yeah. That's quite the distance down here. And then take a look at that slide that runs, that shark slide. And they have like little restaurants on each side. some shopping. To the back of the ship we go. That's amazing, isn't it? I like how the fact you could walk right to the back and look, you feel like you're real close, you know? So if you were on the Wonder of the Seas, this would be where they have the show, the high diving show. This is where that would be. And instead there's a theater down below us. That theater with the windows, that's below us. It reminds me a lot of Wonder of the Seas, but it's different in the same thing. And we haven't seen it all yet. We got a lot to see tomorrow. Of course, we'll be at sea all day tomorrow. And then we'll be at our ports of call. So I guess now we should tell you where we're going. We're gonna be going to the Dominican Republic again. So we've been there once. But we're gonna do it again. We're gonna do it again. There's things that we missed last time. The dog's got a hair. It's ship haired on. It's good. Well, we're gonna be going to Puerto Rico. Oh my goodness. And there's a shop called Sweet Temptations. We'll check that out more tomorrow. We'll get more into the shops and stuff. So there's a show that they do here a couple times a night. It's called something about the palms. Here we go. The Queen of the Donuts. You sit on macaroons. The play zone. And Dawn, you can sit in a teacup. I wouldn't say this is the first time I was in a teacup. What do you think so far?
So far it's been good.
Yeah, you know, the ship is just amazing. Different. It's just a different ship. And yet again, it reminds me a lot of Wonder of the Seas. But, like, it's a weird universe. You know what I mean? Because we just got done doing Wonder of the Seas, I don't know, what, 3-4 months ago?
Yeah.
Maybe something like that. And it's kind of like you feel like you're back on it, but it's a weird dream. I think we're gonna call it a night. I know your feet are getting tired, and we did bring water bottles because we didn't get the drink package, and the soda package is expensive. We'll talk more about that in the final video, why we did things the way we did. But we did this instead, and it saves us money and gives us enough money to where we can do another cruise maybe in a month's time. So cruise smart, and things like drink packages and balconies can pay for another cruise. And just with the money we saved on this cruise alone by not getting a drink package and not getting a balcony, could already pay for another Royal Caribbean cruise for 7 days. So you gotta make your decisions, right? This place is cute. Look at, they're like hands. So this is a little ice cream place where they make like, kind of like the Crazy Mason is in Gatlinburg. This is kind of like the Crazy Mason. They do different types of treats and stuff, and everything is decorated so nicely in here. Yeah, and right here they do waffles.
chocolate fruit.
Oh, it's a chocolate fountain?
It's like a dream come true.
You just want to like put your mouth under it and go.
Chocolate cup.
That is cool. It is. Yeah, that's a lot of fun too. Yeah. Oh, we got gelato too. Got peanut butter pretzel, cotton candy, cookies and cream, over the top donut freak. Very, very, very cool.
I'm gonna go in here.
Are ya? And they got their own nightclub on the ship. Even the kids can join in. Pretty cool. So we have decorated. Of course, we had these guys on our last cruise, but these are new. Yeah, the towel animals. Yeah, Don liked them. And we've got quite a bit of real estate to cover. But the one thing's for sure, this is our room. So that was our first day. In fact, this is future Will and Dawn because we got in last night after the Miami Beach Club thing. I hit the bed. I was out. Woke up. And we actually slept in. That'll be for tomorrow's video. Anyways. So what did you think about the boarding process? What did you think about the first day?
It went smooth. We got right in. Everything went, good, and we got our luggage.
Yeah.
A little later, but I guess it's to be expected.
We stepped aboard the ship, and it's beautiful. It's a beautiful ship. We got to roam around, only about maybe half of it. So there's still areas we have not seen. But as you guys seen in the video, it's a beautiful ship. It reminds me yet again of the Wonder of the Seas. It's the same type of setup almost, with a lot of differences. In fact, that's pretty much where it ends, you know what I mean? Because everything is different on board. But we got to see that show. What did you think about the show? Our singer.
It was pretty good.
Her name is Pat. She's from Quebec.
Yeah.
Quebec. Yes, very good singer. In fact, we're gonna be seeing her sing, I think, 80s in a couple nights. The food on the ship so far has been fabulous, and I think MSC does a good job with their food. What do you think about it?
The food is good.
The food is good.
I like the food.
The food is good. I like the food. Yeah. Of course, it being a brand new ship, you smell new carpeting throughout. The theater really smelt like new carpeting, and you know what I mean? It's really great to be able to, and yet again, we are so blessed to be able to do this, and we want to stop and say thank you all so much for watching these videos. You guys all help us on doing these adventures. And so that was pretty much our first day. The music, the entertainment on board has been very good. I'm hoping as time goes on, it'll get even better. You know what I mean? There's 7 days of this, so that was the first day. But we didn't get to see the ship pull away and take off because we were in dinner. Our dinner fell right when the ship was taking off, so we had to either do we show dinner when you want to show dinner, especially when we make YouTube videos. People want to see what the food is on these ships, and it's very important when you make these YouTube videos. Folks, thank you so much for watching this little adventure today, this little sailing adventure. Now it's time for you to go out there, have your own. We love you. We'll see you guys next video. Bye everyone.
Lord willing and the creek don't rise, they'll take you to see the countryside, driving all over Tennessee in their little yellow Jeep. You can come along wherever they go, all you gotta do is watch the show. So be sure you tune in. Don, would you do this again?